Once again, good morning, everybody. Today, my portion of the presentation is to quickly discuss some of the cost savings and advantages of our NAS knockdown racking options. So first of all, next slide, Sean. Sorry.
One second here, buddy. I'm not sure what's happening here. Okay, there you go.
There we go. So cost savings of the knockdown racking system. The nice thing is it's equivalent strength at a much lower cost. Here are some of the key points that I'll be touching on. As knockdown racking end frames, bracing is not welded. Costs are saved, of course, on the manufacturing side, which means there's less labor incurred when there's less welding required on the components. Knockdown components also offer there's less steel usually when you're manufacturing these. Sometimes it requires a bit more depending on the application. Although knockdown is often available at a lower cost, it's mostly equivalent to the strength in comparison to a welded racking system. As well, you incur some lower freight costs, especially on some long hauls. So basically, to expand on some of those points, knockdown end frames are typically made up of components that are bolted together and require no welding, and most times require a lot less steel. The labor that's incurred is usually a lot less, so costs are saved at both the manufacturing facility or the factory, and as well, there's a much quicker production timelines in most cases. The end frames can also be assembled at the factory floor, or they can be shipped knocked down and assembled at the project site. So depending on the application and the customer's requirements, both can be accommodated. If you're shipping the components knocked down, freight costs are much lower. The material can be assembled on site, as mentioned. So the freight costs, the advantage is the material can pack a lot tighter in a lot of the trailers. So there's less trucks that are required or ever needed. So basically, although the cost savings of the knockdown versus welded, you experience the cost savings, but there's never any compromise or reduction in any of your capacity load ratings.